12 Common Habits that Damage Your Brain. Did you know that the vast majority of us are engaged in daily habits that are actually hobbling your brain's ability to do its thing? Even worse, that many of these habits can have long-term, and even catastrophic consequences? But the good news is that many, if not all, of these habits can be swiftly corrected. Here are the lifestyle missteps you can avoid if you want your brain to stay healthier for as long as possible. Number 1. Sleep deprivation. Sleep deprivation hinders the brain's ability to perform normally. As we sleep, the brain cleanses itself by removing all the toxins that might have built up in the brain within the day. Lack of adequate sleep disrupts this process, resulting in brain damage. Studies have also shown that a chronic lack of sleep causes a significant decrease in brain volume and memory. Number 2. High sugar consumption. High consumption of refined sugars will impact the ability of the brain and body to absorb proteins and nutrients, causing malnourishment and brain disorders like poor memory, learning disorders, hyperactivity, and depression. So the next time you add a large Coke to your Happy Meal, think again because it's loaded with nearly 20 spoonfuls of sugar. Number 3. Skipping breakfast. Breakfast is considered the most important meal of the day. Due to a fast-paced lifestyle, most of us avoid or end up skipping our breakfast to save some time in the early hours of the day. This leads to low sugar supply and poor nutrient supply to the brain. The brain uses more energy than any other organ in the body. And poor nutrition leads to an insufficient supply of nutrients to the brain, causing brain degeneration. Number 4. Overeating. Food is necessary for healthy cognitive functions, but we all know that too much of everything is bad. The same applies to our brain too. Overeating leads to deposition of cholesterol plaques and thickening of blood vessels of the brain, causing reduced blood supply to brain cells. This can cause serious damage to the normal functioning of the brain. Number 5. Dehydration. The brain is mostly made of water, about 75% to be more precise. That's why our brain requires proper hydration to function optimally, and dehydration can cause shrinkage of the brain tissue, impairing cognitive performance. This is why we struggle to stay focused on tasks when we are thirsty. One tip would be to not wait until you are thirsty to drink water. Always carry a bottle with you and keep filling it up throughout your day. Number 6. Smoking. Smoking not only causes lung diseases or heart diseases, but it also shrinks your brain. Regular smokers show greater signs of age-related loss in the volumes of several regions of the brain. Hence, all that nicotine that you inhale throughout the day can deteriorate your brain beyond repair. Number 7. Drinking alcohol. It's generally accepted that alcohol is fine in small amounts and not so healthy in larger quantities. But a new study finds that there is no such thing as a safe level of drinking, meaning that drinking any amount of alcohol can damage your brain. The researchers discovered that drinking had an effect on the brain's gray matter, regions that process information in the brain. Specifically, the more people drank, the less gray matter they had, and people who drank any amount of alcohol had less gray matter than those who didn't drink. Number 8. Listening to loud music. With your earbuds at full volume, you can permanently damage your hearing in only 30 minutes. Research shows that those who are hard of hearing are at higher risk of cognitive deterioration. This could be the result of the brain having to work harder to understand conversations to make up for poor hearing. As a rule, if someone else can hear sound from your earbuds, they're too loud. So turn it down, no louder than 60% of your device's maximum volume, and be sure to take breaks every few hours. Number 9. Sedentary lifestyle. In the present times of remote working cultures, sedentary lifestyles are at their peak. When you don't move much, you are at a high risk of diabetes, hypertension, and heart disease, which in turn have been directly linked to degenerative brain disease. So consider standing while working, regular walk breaks, and stand-up meetings. The more active you are, the more stimulated your brain will be as well. Number 10. Staying in the dark too much. There's something calming about darkness. But the body needs natural light, and staying in the dark for too long can lead to depression, which can ultimately cause the brain to decline. So whenever you get the chance, step outside for a few minutes, and be exposed to some natural light. Number 11. Working when sick. When we are ill, the brain and body are already working extra hard to cope with the infection. Forcing your brain to work or study during sickness could reduce the brain's efficacy. This could also weaken the immune system, and make you vulnerable to more illnesses in the future. It is best to take the day off, and rest your brain when you are under the weather. Number 12. Lack of socializing. Humans are wired for social contact. It's not about how many Facebook friends you have, what matters is a real sense of connection. Building social networks and participating in social activities are like exercises for your brain, because they keep your mind agile and improve cognitive function. If you find this video helpful, please like and share. Don't forget to subscribe, and click on the notification bell to get notified. Thank you for watching.